Good morning, kids. I hope you all are doing well. Okay, today we are going to start the new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Why Do We Fall Ill? In this chapter, we will discuss about the health and the diseases, significance of good health, personal and community health issues, and then different type of the diseases as communicable, infectious or non-infectious diseases, and then we will discuss about the diseases caused by the microbes and principle of the treatment and prevention. These are the topics which we will going to explain. I am going to explain in this chapter. Okay. Then the first topic of the chapter is health. Now, health is a state of proper functioning of body and mind. Any functioning at the level of the cell, organ, or the organ system can be caused by various agents, and these could be infections by the microorganism, maybe due to the stress, any type of the tension or any other agent leading to the state of illness and the health failure. This condition is known as disease. In order to ensure smooth functioning of our body, we must understand the various aspects of the health and diseases. Then the first topic of the chapter is health. Then, in short, we can say health is a state of complete physical and mental and social well being. It is not merely the absence of disease, it can be defined as it is defined by the WHO. Being the healthy means that one should feel good physically, mentally, and socially, right? Okay. Now, next term is okay, before that, we are going to know about the significance of good health. If you are healthy, your health is good, then it increase your working efficiency. It helps us to perform various activities in our to our best at our best, and it helps us to cope up with the social mental pressure without much difficulty, and it makes our life joyful. Okay, now come to the next topic. The next topic is disease. Disease means disturb, ease, or being uncomfortable. If we are not feeling well, we are uncomfortable, then the term use disease. It means we are diseased. Any disturbance in the structure and function of any organ or the part of the body is called disease. It may be caused due to the attack of the pathogen as a virus, bacteria, protozoan, or it may be due to the lack of the balanced diet, lack of the public health services, anything. Okay, now next is personal and community health issues. The health of every individual depend on its personal habits, on its personal habits as well as the here should be habit on its personal habit as well as the community health, or we can say hygiene, community hygiene surrounding to you, in which environment you are living. आपके घर के आसपास में कैसी साफ सफाई है, सब लोग स्वस्थ हैं, then only you may be the healthy. Okay, then community health, you individual health depend on the community health. केवल हम हेल्दी हैं, अड़ोस पड़ोस में जो है वो हेल्दी पर्सन्स नहीं है, देन ऑल्सो आर हेल्थ विल बी अफेक्टेड बाय दोज persons, or that's why it is said that the personal health also depend on the community health. Now community health refers to the maintenance, protection, and improvement of the whole community. Okay, then the factors that affect the individual's health. Today there are too much mistakes also. It should be health, health, right? Then the first is social environment. The factor which affect the first factor is social environment. Then second is the public cleanliness, good economic condition, and good equality and harmony. What's the meaning of the social environment? It means our physical environment is decided by our surrounding, the place where we live. It is an important factor for an individual health. Then second is the public cleanliness. It means open drainage system, water lying stagnant around us. It also causes a health issue. Then these all comes in this category. The next is a good economic condition. Hygienic food can be earned by doing work, obviously. For this, work opportunity should be available, and this ensure the good health or good individual health. Good jobs should be in the job so that they can get the proper money to get the all hygienic conditions and the good diet also. Next is the social equality and harmony means in order to keep ourselves healthy, we need to be happy. For this, we should maintain good relations with our society. We should not mistreat each other, right? Okay. Now next is one more term is there that is called disease free, being disease free. Healthy and disease free. These both are the different term. Healthy means not disease free only. There is some difference in these two terms. Let's discuss about it. This is in the form of differentiation. Then see, healthy is the state of physical, mental, and socially well-being, whereas disease-free means absence of any discomfort in the functioning of body parts. Right? इसमें सोशली वेलबींग या मेंटल वेलबींग से कोई मतलब नहीं है कि ये केवल आपके बॉडी पार्ट की बात कर रहा है इफ यू डोंट हैव एनी डिस्कम्फर्ट इन योर बॉडी पार्ट देन यू आर डिजीज फ्री it refers healthy it refers not only to the individual but also its society social and community environment right सब पे डिपेंड करता है तभी तो आप मेंटल आप हेल्दी हैं कोई टेंशन नहीं है कुछ नहीं है तो ये किस पे डिपेंड करेगा ये कम्युनिटी पे डिपेंड कर सकता है आपके एनवायरनमेंट पे डिपेंड कर सकता है सोशली आप वेल बीइंग हैं नाउ disease free it refers to the individual or simply we can say healthy health refers to the whole community it belongs to the whole community and disease free it refers to the individual only. A healthy individual is one who is able to perform normal under given situation and the disease free individual may not perform normal under the given situation, right? The, these are the differences. And one more thing, a healthy person may is disease free but a disease free person may not be healthy, right? Okay, now come to the next type of diseases on the basis of duration. Now on the basis of duration, diseases are of two types. The first is called acute disease, second is called chronic disease. Acute disease means acute term belongs to the short period. It means those diseases will last for the only short period. They are called the acute disease. Example, influenza, common cold. It is an example of the acute disease. It may take 1 week or more than 1 week, है ना, maybe 10 days और इसमें आप ठीक हो जाते हो देन दिस टाइप ऑफ डिजीज कॉल्ड एक्यूट डिजीज क्रॉनिक डिजीज मीन्स अ डिजीज विच लास्ट फॉर द लॉन्ग टाइम और मे बी लाइफ लॉन्ग as a TB, cancer, these comes in the category of the chronic disease. Okay, now see difference between the acute disease and chronic disease. Acute disease they last for short duration and chronic lasts for long duration. Patient recover completely after cure and in chronic they may recover or not. And there is no loss of the weight and feeling of the tiredness afterward, but there is often loss of weight and feeling of the tiredness. Okay. Then in acute, there is a short duration loss of work and efficiency. There is a prolonged loss of work and efficiency. Okay. Then this was the difference between the acute and chronic disease. Then enough for today and uh, thanks for watching me.